Yes. Good. Hey YouTube. Welcome to the first of 2 streams. I'm going to be doing these back to back. This one came up because of the second stream. I was looking for some music to use in the second stream, just to play on my speaker here and have it kind of be background music as I talk. It's going to be a stream about conference. And I wanted to find some, I thought about using just some music by, like Paul Cardell or David Tolk. I've used some Paul Cardell music only in a video. Hey, one watching. So I've used some music by him in a video once only because I needed soft music to play while I was pulling a blood feather on Coco, but I didn't. And just music that I had playing, and I would have done any music, and it did get a copyright notice, not a strike, but a content ID match. So the video is still up and live, and anybody can watch it anywhere, but it's got advertisements in front of it. And for the case of the next video, which is going to be talking about conference, I don't want that at all, because some of the ads that Google's shown lately, mail. Those are things that I do not, ads that I do not want associated with my conference video. Yes, I have found a song though. I went back and took a look, and when I cremated green, that song, which is an LDS hymn, I don't know like who did that variation or cover, except maybe the YouTube uploader. That one hasn't gotten a strike yet, so whoops, bumping the steering wheel here. I am going to be using that one as the song for the next video. Just have it playing in the background on my speaker. Yeah. But there... Oh, hold on. There aren't any, well, let me finish this video first. Just gonna go get a package. There aren't any, LDS hymns licensed under Creative Commons license. And this, I think, is kind of sort of a problem. I get that there's copyright behind many of these songs. And like who wrote the lyrics, who owns them, and stuff like that. There are some songs that, because of copyright, they're allowed to be like printed in hymn books, the physical book that you get at a church house, but they can't be on the LDS Gospel Library app for free. So yes, I get there's some copyright surrounding it. So first of all, we need to have more gospel music. Maybe not necessarily the hymns that we all know and love already, but just newer music that is LDS gospel type music, has good messages, good tune behind it that brings the spirit. We need more of that under Creative Commons license for use in videos and various other media and events without, especially on YouTube, where you're going to get flagged and copyright notices. And then, next thing you know, like, it's advertisements, and you can't really completely control what ads are shown in front of videos, even if you're saying, hey, they have a piece of content that I own, I want to make money off of their video. So you could end up having an inappropriate movie trailer shown in front of it, which I'm sure nobody wants, including Paul Cardell, who has, it was the company he's with that made the copyright claim, and I'm fine with that for the other video. But for this one, I definitely really wanted to avoid that, the one coming up. So I think we need more of that. And for the songs that are already there, we need someone to look into it, make some arrangements, and do something related to the copyright, or not related to, but they need to make some sort of arrangement that is, in some way then acceptable. Maybe not for commercial purposes. I'm okay with not for commercial purposes, but we need something done so that there's more avenues for people to include gospel music in their videos if they want to. If they have a montage of their person going on a mission, no worry. That's especially a place where you wouldn't want the wrong type of thing associated with. I mean, something that bothers me is like a lot of language and stuff that's used in YouTube videos makes them demonetized, because a lot of different companies wouldn't want that language being shown specifically in videos. But then I've seen a few advertisements on YouTube from a certain YouTube creator. I won't say who, but those advertisements have included just a little bit of language in their language that would normally get videos demonetized. Because I watch a few people who use language. Captain Sparkles, I'll mention his name, he's one of them, and he's talking about it here and there. And so it's like, if you're gonna have the language be allowed in the advertisements, then why would you make videos with the language not be allowed? I think for that they need to have a filter sort of a thing for different advertisers, people making ads to pick from. That's for another topic. But the big point here is we need more Creative Commons available content that is good church gospel songs. Doing digging around, I found some videos on YouTube that were labeled as a Creative Commons license. They weren't quite the style that I wanted. The song I picked, not really, but I've used it before and had safe bets with no content ID matches, no advertisements being put on my video. I was able to find a little bit of Christian hymns being used for this sort of a thing, but not really what I was looking for. Plus, they're Christian. I'm not exactly sure about those songs. I want this to very much so be LDS and bring that sort of spirit for the next stream. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Please share it with music friends, anybody. Just share it around. Get this out there. This is something that I think we need to sort of work on and address. Coming from official sources would be cool, too. It would be cool to know that you could, oh, hey, Colby. Like, official sources having some LDS hymns in this license would be cool. But that's probably not gonna... Well, I don't know. If it does happen, that would actually be really, really cool if they went out and made an official statement like that. I get that there is, how much revenue would you lose from something like this? There's all these things to consider when you're, making music. What if the person uses it wrong and they do start making money? That's where the ID system would come in. And that's one thing, too, to consider. With YouTube's ID system, you could say this is available out there. You can't use it for commercial purposes, making money off of ad revenue. I mean, that would be nice, but only if you could control... Well, this is where it's a tough decision to say. I mean, it kind of would be nice to have LDS songs that I could use in videos. That would then also be allowed for me to monetize the videos. But then with the type of advertisements that are out there, I'm not sure if I would want to. So, yeah. I don't know. So it would be nice to be able to monetize, but there's not quite enough control over what ads are shown. If they got a system in place where you could say certain things you didn't want in the advertisements being shown on your video, I would accept it, even if it wasn't perfect. I would accept that they had the system and I could pick, and then I would go ahead and monetize certain videos with gospel music or around gospel topics that are special that I don't want to be tainted by the wrong image with certain advertisements. And that's why advertisers are particular about what content they're shown in front of, because, maybe they don't want that type of image associated with their company, and people will associate them with that, even if they're not directly associated. They didn't say, I want this YouTube video to be showing my thing. So, anyways, yes. But we do need more Creative Commons licensed music for, as far as gospel hymns and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and cut here. I believe there's a package for me that I'm going to go check. And, we'll see what happens. If there is, I might do a stream on that. But I've got another stream about conference coming up. See you guys in, I don't know, within the next 10 minutes.